Alright, I had all the gear for an Autobomber, except for the amulet and the body armor. Now, I've never built an Autobomber, I've never played an Autobomber, so I went and got this Impulsus, all white sockets, 6 link, 4 divine, and this guy was ultra cheap for +3 the Herald. I already had all the other gear, so this was just a quick little experiment I slapped together. Cost me a little bit of regret and like 4 divines just to try it out. I've never played an Autobomber before. The defenses are absolute trash. It was a nightmare to get to resistances. To get to resistance, I actually had to use resistance small cluster jewels, which aren't that bad because you can get prismatic heart on them. So I got a prismatic heart there, a prismatic heart there. I'm doing a cold and a fire because a lot of the gear already has lightning, and I'm doing a basic setup. One of the problems is I am using Lone Messenger, and it increases the damage of Herald skills, but it disables all other auras aside from Petrified Blood. For whatever reason, they decided that's not an aura, which allows me to use Pain Attunement and Petrified Blood, which gives me 30% more damage. It might be better without that because survivability is a huge issue. With the gear that I have, I'm only able to get like 2,000 evasion. Sure, I can pop my flask and my evasion goes up a little, but not really that much. And I am using double evasion flask. The evasion is just absolute trash on this setup, so is the armor, and there's virtually nothing I can do to fix that I am aware of. There's nothing I can do without auras. So this build is probably better without Lone Messenger, popping a bunch of auras, getting your resistances, getting all that. But I wanted to do it with Lone Messenger. I have a level 33 Herald of Thunder. It is going to be doing most of the damage. I have a brand set up here, brand recall. I got all kinds of empty sockets. I don't really know what to do with them. Got a slight cast when damage taken, but I don't have a lot of strength, so that's not going to be doing too much, mostly just removing bleed. And I got a Hex Touch with conductivity set up on there, so I'll be hitting them there to curse them. And then Stormbrand is going to shock them, and then Herald of Thunder is going to kill them. And it's going to spread, and it's going to explode. It's pretty fast if you get the right map mods that aren't just going to kill you every second. Let's go. Get the Leroy Jenkins music. I mean, some people might really dig. How do I have this? Oh, it must be part of my sexton. And this is the worst kind of content to do with this build because you want to be mobile always. Always be closing and moving or you will be dying. Just like that. The deaths are immediate and instant. And constant. This build is garbage. Garbo build. I do not recommend it. But if you wanted to see what I could do with an Autobomber, here you go. I can do absolutely nothing with an Autobomber. Now, it's kind of weird when you're taking a look at the Herald of Thunder damage. Herald of Thunder. And my crit chance is 46. And it seems like Herald of Thunder has a base crit chance of 0? Or something along those lines. Because I had to get that crit chance thing on some medium cluster jewels, but I was only able to roll, I think, 3 of them. I think one of my medium cluster jewels does not have that, so I'm missing out on a bunch of crit chance on the Heralds, but they're getting real tedious to roll, so I just gave up on it. I hate the build. I'm not going to go super deep on this. But my brand's crit is like 80%, and my Herald's only like 40, so I need more Herald. Stop clicking those. End everything. Can I end it? I can't end it. Because I'm just going to die because I can't run around and go anywhere. So it's kind of pointless to click these things. In terms of the passives, I'm using the Assassin's Power Charge tree, the take less damage when there's 2 elites around, do more damage if there's only 1 elite around. And I'm doing the elusive effect for the chance to dodge and the speed, because I figure if you're gonna be doing an auto bomber, you're gonna want to be closing your eyes and just mapping fast, just blasting through maps. I should have put a cast portal on death, because on death is gonna happen a lot. This is almost an on death build. And don't let the fact that I haven't died in the past 10 seconds fool you. I will be dying. It will be happening. Just give it a couple seconds. This soundtrack slaps. This game was so cool. Sega was well ahead of its time with the Sega Channel. Way back in the 90s. There's something called the Sega Channel. There's this little device you plugged into the top of your Sega, and it would go through the internet and give you 30 plus games you could play every month. And every month those games would switch out. It was absolutely insane. It was wild, and I freaking loved it. I played so many Genesis games that I never would have otherwise played because they were on the Sega Channel. It was brilliant. It was Steam well before Steam existed. It was Game Pass well before Game Pass existed. It was so far ahead of its time. It was absolutely bonkers. It was silly how far ahead of its time it was. And obviously, with this level of speed, if I get the speed on the shrines, I can't really play the build. I'm getting motion sickness. I feel it. I cannot play these ultra fast moving builds. They give me motion sickness. That was a better representation of the build than than reality. So we gotta run more because it looked better than it actually is. I cannot let you think this build is cool or it's good, because it's not. I haven't gone into POE yet. I don't know what kind of numbers I'm doing, but for T16 farming, obviously my damage numbers are plenty. Bossing, not so much. Okay, don't click this stupid thing. Oh, Jesus, I got double pops. My sex, I'm gonna have to run maps until the sex is gone, because this is looking way too cool with the sex pop. Way too cool with the sex pop, so we gotta get rid of the sex pop. And I'm not gonna just, you know, not use the sex pop. I think there's a way you can take really good sexton rolls and roll them onto something else. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it, but there's probably a way. GGG probably has that in its cards. I'm a little shocked at how short the throw is on Herald of Thunder, though. You kind of got to be pretty close. A lot closer than I thought. I thought Herald of Thunder was going to be slapping from distance, but it doesn't slap from that far of a distance. Man, it's making this build look way too good. I apologize. This build is trash. Ignore everything your lying eyes are showing you right now. Okay, there we go. Perfect example. Boss just ended me. I was doing nothing to any of those bosses. The build is trash. Let's play another one. I'm trying to get rid of the sex. I don't care about killing those bosses. Cooldown recovery rate, that's gonna artificially make the build look bad. So let's just pull a different one up there. Sure, that should be fine. Obviously, I have no clue where my hand is at on my keyboard. I never do. Mostly because I play with one hand, because my other hand is busy not being on the keyboard. I didn't realize this map was absolute dog shit. I thought Lava Chamber was the square map that has the final boss in it. I don't know what the hell Lava Chamber is. I don't like this map. I think it might be time I build a legitimate Frostblink build. Frostblink seems to have pretty good deeps, like across the board. Oh, fuck this map. I'm over it. I'm gonna do a map I know is good instead of one I just find. Do good maps exist? I already cleared the waterways, which was Underground Sea. Is that a good one? No, I think Underground River. I like Underground River. Let's fuck with this Underground River. Hopefully all my sex is gone so I can demonstrate how shit this build is. Okay, all the sex is gone. Reflect Fizz, Enfeeble. I don't really want to be cursed with Enfeeble. So I'll use a Regret Orb and, you know. Ooh, Monster Life. Yeah, see, this is going to make a lot less damage. It's going to show off how shitty this build is. God, rollerblading was so cool when I was a kid. It was the coolest thing ever. Then the gays took it over. But before the gays took over rollerblading, man, it was awesome. I did rollerblade every day after school. I was doing backflips, front flips, grinding. I knew all the tricks. I knew all. See, look at that. Weak ass defensives. This build is garbo. Pure trash. But the soundtrack, though, I mean, y'all hear this. He looked at me wrong. I fell over and died. I don't think I've ever had defenses this bad in my entire life. Not only are the defenses bad, there is almost nothing I can do about it. I mean, maybe a shield, but if I use a shield, then what's the point of using the Void Battery? Void Battery is only hot if you're using 2. I mean, the Herald of Thunder does do a lot of damage. If anyone's got ideas on how I can, you know, make this a real build with defenses, I'm all ears. Alien Head is all ears. Instant death. Just look at me. I die. Actually, I am gonna do... Can I buy a portal? Okay, we got... No, that's Detonate Mines. I don't have a portal. Never mind. I was doing Castle on Death portal. Let's open a new map. I don't want to run all the way through that map. Hopefully you guys have seen it. Ooh, 2 elemental res. That this is trash. You know what? Let's fight a boss. Let's do Elder. Elder is going to kill me 100% of the time when he grabs me. He does like damage over time when he touches you and there's nothing you can do to evade it. You know, really good game mechanics when they have skills that are unevadable. I think that's a core tenet of Dark Souls. It's tough but unfair, I think is their like motto. I'm not hating on the Elder fight. The Elder fight's great. Aside from the one grab that you can't avoid. But I think it is a... you have DPS checks. I think that's a defense check. Here it is. Nothing you can do to avoid it. And it's just an instant death if you don't have the defenses. It's a little odd that that's in the game, but it is in the game. A defense check. Maybe there's a way to break free. But I've listened to Queen, and all I do is want to break free, but I can't break free. Oh, such good defenses. Don't look at me, or I will die. I know Autobomber is a thing. I've never watched a video on it or played it until now. People have talked about Autobombers as a thing. I gotta be missing something for a defensive layer. There's gotta be something I'm missing, because if this is what people are playing, people are having a bad time. A real bad time, because they are just dying over and over again. So I have to be missing something in the Autobomber playstyle. I don't even know what killed me. I didn't even know there was a way to die right there. I remember what killed me. Someone looked at me, and I collapsed in a heap of death. I think this might be my least favorite build I have ever made. Ever. I can't believe I just killed Elder with it, though. I mean, it can kill Elder, apparently. Lots of deaths. Hell, I could make the build even worse with these bad boys. 200 damage taken per second per power charge. I put this on and I'll just die over and over and over again. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to see. Can I put you over here? Yes, I can. I'm going to try it out. Here we go. Let's do a Drox. Drox is always a good choice. One of my favorite bosses. Oh, these are all terrible. Cannot leech. Do I leech? I leech. I need that leech. Totems, exposure, possessed boss, curse, and auras. I think that's gonna reduce my Herald of Thunder. Not positive, but I think it is. Physical damage is chaos. Hell no. My chaos resistance is very low. Vulnerability. Nope. I guess physical's gonna kill me one shot anyways. Elemental resistances. Nope. We'll be here a while to get one of these. It's actually decent for this terrible build. Increase accuracy? Hell no. Suppress damage prevented? Hell no. Hell no. It's scanning my build. It's scanning my build, and it's like, nah, these are the mods you don't want. That's good enough. Temporal chains. Is that gonna slow my dick off? Reduces action speed by 15%. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want my action speed reduced. That just seems... Whew, this is an expensive map. I can't be stealing my charges. That Monster Life, don't want that. Monster Life, don't want that. Reducive auras, don't want that. Can't leech, don't want that. Impale, stealing charges, don't want that. Energy shield, don't want that. Chance to block, armor, extra damage is lightning, physical, cannot inflict exposure. Okay, that's okay. We can take some bets on whether this is gonna instantly kill me. I bet it's gonna instantly kill me with my negative resistances. Well, I meant negative defenses. My negative defenses. I'm donezo. Alright, I thought the lightning damage over time would be greater, but maybe not. Fire. Just really spread out. That was fun while it lasted. It didn't kill me. It's only fun if it kills me, and it doesn't kill me. So you hear this soundtrack? This is what like rollerblading culture was. It was like CKY, Jackass, heavy metal, Prong, Megadeth, all that kind of shit was rollerblading. And then like one day, the only band you can listen to while rollerblading was Wham. And that's it. God, I love this build. I just love it. Look at me, and I'll die. This build makes me cry. A little tear in my eye. This was an utter waste of my time. Usually when I make a build, I have a lot of fun making the build. I have a lot of fun playing the build. It is a lot of fun. This one has been nothing. This has been no fun. I had to roll those stupid cluster jewels. I should have just bought them, but I didn't want to pay like 150 chaos per cluster jewel. But I should have, because rolling those sons of bitches was a bit of a hassle. I regret everything. I regret my life. I regret making this build. Everything. Okay, those are pretty much two things I regret. And I take back all of my hate if there's a way to become survivable. There's a way to get your defenses up. I will remove my hate while still using Lone Messenger. Because I feel if you're not using Lone Messenger, you're really not making a Herald of Thunder Autobomber. You're just making a lightning build. It's Lone Messenger. It's a required piece of kit, I think, in my opinion, to making an Autobomber. Now I can remove that. Do that. And I have a pretty badass staff that does the triple elemental damage, but without being able to use Purity of Elements, I don't understand how I'll get the resistances. I'll have to buy brand new kit for all of my slots. I'll need... Actually, the rings are rare. I'll have to replace my boots, which I think are always the best with the power charges. These boots are just great when you got power charges. I'll have to remove the boots. Actually, my old boots had spell suppression, so maybe that is a part of why I'm dying, but I doubt it. My spell suppression is probably like 50. 42. Okay, I'm probably dying from spell suppression. Probably. It's lucky, a lucky 42, so it's like 65 or something like that. But spell suppression is probably the way I'm dying. I don't know where this map is going. Why do all the map? Wait, this is a Droxus map. I can't just abandon the map. Colosseum. Okay, Colosseum goes in the I fucking hate pile. Fuck this map. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go anymore. A big part of that is I've been talking and not paying attention to the directions I'm going. Another part of that is fuck this map. Fuck this map to the pit. Fuck this map to death. This part sucks in the game, in the campaign. It also sucks as a map. It just sucks. Fuck this map. I was right here the whole time. Oh, love it. I love it. Let's drop that. Let's see if I'm any more survivable with maximum life. A little bit, yeah. No, not too much. A little bit. The whole point with this build, obviously, is you have to do enough damage to where they can't even look at you. They can't see you, which can't happen because Herald of Thunder is way too close. The range on Herald of Thunder, like, I'm out of range there. I can't even get to Droxus. I'm gonna do one more map simply because I'm enjoying listening to this soundtrack. I like Glacier, I think. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to beat the boss. Yeah, that's fine. It had to have been fine because I'm all out of... Oh no, I got one more scouring. I did all that without even having Herald of Thunder on. I mean, when it really wants to, when it's popping off, it can lay down some deeps. But in my opinion, without a defensive solution, and it's definitely not just spell suppress, the fact that my evasion is so low, without a strong defensive solution, this build just, it ain't it. It ain't him. This build ain't him. Thank you for your lifeblood, for your essence. This isn't even the map I thought it was. I think I might have to hack the game somehow and then get a miniature version of each map. And I'm not talking a mini-map layout. I'm talking about just somehow zooming the camera all the way out so you can see the entire map from a small level and then put a name on it. So that way you can look at the name and see what the map looked like. Because I can never remember the name of these maps. I've been playing for 5,000 hours, and I have no clue what maps are what. I know a few. I know Waterways is the same as the other one that's like Waterways. Toxic Sewer is great. Atoll is great. Beach is great. Strand is great. Abandoned Underground River I like because it's just a long pathway. There's one that's a big square and the boss is actually pretty hard in the middle. I don't know what that's called, but I like that one. I think I already said Atoll. And that's obviously Cemetery and Graveyard, I know. That might be it. Instant death. Looks at me, and I die. Should've dropped a portal. This will be the last, not only the last map, I might just delete this character with all of his gear on him in protest of how bad I hate this build. Just delete the character, wash my hands with the whole thing, treat it like a bad hangover, just drink it away. And I didn't even drop, you know what? I didn't drop a portal. I don't got portal on death. This build is over. Let's go to POB. I don't want to, but someone's gonna ask for a builder. And hopefully someone asks for a builder so he can actually give me some defenses. Let's see what we got here. I mentioned I hate this build. I hate it. I mean, that does not seem right. I guess I could have gotten Arcane Surge to help out a little bit. If it's only 500,000 damage, whew, man. That is rough. That is rough. I have shocked enemy recently. My Herald has crit. There's one rare nearby. Enemy is shocked. 50%. Active brands. Let's just go 3 active brands. Invenerate is active. Enemy boss is a Guardian Pinnacle. Not even 1,000,000 damage. Let's make sure all my cluster jewels are turned on, because sometimes they just don't. Okay, 1.5 million Autobomber. Just reminds me of Hunter x Hunter, I Caught the Bomber, which was gloriously cheesy. And I'll be able to paste this in my video, in my descriptions, generate, share, copy. That is my feeble attempt at an Autobomber. Luckily, it only cost me 4 divines for this, and I'll probably be able to sell that right back. I'm gonna drink this away. It's Friday night. I'm gonna have a good night. I'm gonna pretend this never happened. This video is the only evidence that I failed at creating an Autobomber this hard. Now, obviously, I can get rid of this helmet, but the only reason I built the Autobomber is to run around with a level 33 Herald of Thunder. You know what? I'm gonna make this build look awesome. Let us go. Let's do some Blood Aqueducts runs. I gotta give you something to make this build look decent. Well, I guess it looked decent when I had the pops. Woo! It's a bot. That's where the Autobomber comes in. People have bots, don't they? They have a bot that runs through the aqueducts, and it just blasts through, running through the aqueducts, killing everything. Okay, let's creep on these guys. See, Herald of Thunder should be hitting him. Wait, why isn't Herald of Thunder hitting him? I guess I need to read the skill. What does Herald of Thunder even do? I haven't even read it. Grants a buff which adds lightning damage to spells and attacks. If you killed a shocked enemy, this skill will create a storm. Oh, so I have to kill a shocked enemy to create the storm. Okay, I've killed the shocked enemy. God damn it. Yeah, it's like from here to here is the range. They need to up that range, I think. Yeah, you have to get way too close for it to start working. So if you wanted to farm the blood aqueducts forever, this is a good build. Or if you're doing like a low level... Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can run. This is gonna be silly. This is going to be silly. I got a bunch of these maps. Let's see, which one's the lowest level? We got a level 3. A level 3. 100% delirious. Let's just do some rings. 100% delirious. White. So there's no mods to reroll. A 100% level 3 delirious white map. Here we go. Sometimes it feels like I have to click those things like 10 times before they go in my inventory. Obviously, the inventory code is probably spaghetti. Spaghetti! Can't hate on it, though. I mean, look what they did with Diablo 4's inventory. That was pretty shit, am I right? Can't even do white maps. It can't even do white maps. Let's build this for scrubs. A tier 3 white map. There's nothing else special about it. It's just a tier 3 white map with no other mods on it, and it can't even do it. Fucking... This build reflects the builder 100%. The build's bad because the builder is bad. To the fucking bone, dude. Just in case, I'll just do periodic town portals. I am taking a lot of lightning damage. I should have pretty good life regeneration because of the boots. Oh my, only 300 life regeneration from the boots. Ugh. I thought it would be good, but my life is way too low. It's like I called that death happening. Don't look at me! I'll die! Is there like a immortal shrine in there or something? I don't think so. I think I just am not doing any damage to them. honestly, even if someone has a defensive idea, don't even worry telling me. I am not gonna play an Autobomber ever again. This is not my thing. This is not my playstyle. This is not what I wake up in the morning and turn on Path of Exile for. This ain't it. This ain't what I do. This ain't me. This is like me building a tornado shot build. I just ain't gonna do it. Oh, it's death time, so let me drop a portal. Aren't you guys supposed to be exploding and killing all this riffraff? Get away from me with your fucking mana burn. No, don't touch me. I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna run away from all this. Nope, nope, they're gonna get me. All right, map done. I'm washing my hand with this whole build. If I survive the night, I will make another video to redeem this video. I don't know what it will be, but I need to redeem myself for this video. I don't know what kind of build. I've been thinking about redoing my Shockwave build and just going full ham, because when I did my Shockwave build, that was only like a 4 to 5 divine situation. I might just sell everything I own and make the greatest sweep Shockwave build ever made. I don't know. I gotta do something to wash away the stank of this awfulness that I have created, or that has created me. I don't even know at this moment. All right, I will